Hi guys, welcome to Nigeria Movie Kingdom. Today, I will be reviewing the movie VDM, Very Dark Black Man. Guys, I know say we get Ratel family for here. Everybody knows that VDM is a movement, the Ratel movement. This is a movement for equity, fairness, justice. This is a movement against cyber theft, fraud, business scams from vendors and general populace. This is a movement against oppression, against injustice. I can't even say a whole lot about the Ratel movement because once you hear VDM, you know this is integrity. Now, every movement like this, every person like this, because I'm not even referring to VDM as a person, I'm referring to it as a movement. So every movement like this requires documentaries. There is a need for good storytelling because trust me, you never know what's going to happen in the future. Okay, we want to be able to tell stories. We want to be able to leave documentaries, reviews. We want to be able to debrief every process, everything that happened, that occurred. And if a brand, if an industry like Nollywood wants to tell this story, okay, if a producer wants to tell this story, it is wise that you consult the progenitor, you consult you hear from the horse's mouth. Okay, this movie, the very Dark Black Man movie, for me, the movie is like a 5/10. 5/10 because it's a Ratel movie. If not, it would be less. The story is nice based on what we know, because we all know the VDM story, we know the movement. But the way it's being depicted is poor. There are a lot. Very Dark Man came out to say there are a lot of inconsistencies, okay, in character representation.
All right.
The actual
I
event.
Vincent Ose.
Okay.
I'm not
now,
afraid of anybody. That Joe, I didn't hear you.
I don't have a problem with the character. Okay, gentle Jack,
the failed actress. And for that,
did his best to represent VDM. He looks the part, he dressed the part, he speaks the part. In fact, he doesn't say it exactly, especially when you want to say all right. All right. That's how VDM speaks. But here comes the real gist. VDM himself came out to say that, guy, this is not the story. Okay? May not be entirely 100%, but part of this story are fragmented. I don't have a problem with the guy they use as Coco P. See this guy now. Okay. But I have a problem with how we met VDM. VDM came out to say that this is not how I met Coco P, right? This is not how I met Coco P. And Coco P was not begging because VDM makes a lot of, jokes and pun. VDM came out to say at some point when he started showing off with Coco P that Coco P was begging. That's how he met Coco P. We know VDM jokes a lot, and VDM has a lot of twisted narrative. He is that kind of a person. He pushes a narrative that is not true. He pushes a narrative that is true. So you have to be very clinical, very philosophical, very logical to decipher VDM. And of course, at the end of the day, you just have to speak to VDM to know VDM. So I believe the producer or the lead actor, Gentle Jack, could have reached out to VDM, like VDM said, and get exactly the story. Like, guy, what's your story? I want to tell a story about you. This is going to be a documentary that will go far, right? God, which one is VDM is jogging, going to the gym? He can't meet Coco P for a road. Coco P they beg. Come on now, Nollywood.
You have concern with us. Because I beg no verse. Office is my money for the future.
What's the problem, bro? Is that all?
Yes. At all. You cannot
no issue.
This my fit transport join.
No issue. I just want to go gym, so I can see whether I fit find you something. Well, just hold this one. I just want to go gym. I want to go. Okay, what's your name?
Because I try, I don't lie. My name
this one is Asavahu.
Kokopi. I love the sound Kokopi.
So
what we'll see now.
For me, this movie is a necessity, right? We need documentaries. Like I already said, you want a future where people will be able. All of these clips and stories, it's part of our generation, right? But the next generation will come and they want to know who was VDM. They go on YouTube, they search, and they see the VDM movie. Whatever they see becomes the narrative. So why are we telling a story with the wrong narrative and knowing that this is the internet and it never forget? This is a time will come in future where people will be arguing, Kokopi was begging now. This year, can't you see that movie? And then another narrative will come. No, that's not VDM himself said. And this would be like in the next, this could be like in the next 50, 80, 100 years. And by then would have been all dead. And then people want to keep, building upon that story. Of course, you agree with me that we still talk about Fela and Anikulapo Kuti. May he so rest in perfect peace. Legend, great warrior. We talk about Fela. We try to reminisce on those narratives, those his lines. So if we wanted to tell a Fela story, right, it would be best to speak to the family, the son. Sure, you get that angle, ba? So thank you, peace and love. It's Kokopi. Don't play, you're gonna learn. I don't blend the two people together. Bye.